Hi guys, this is Pertaining to Rose. Finally got our little out kitchen done. Jar pantry, whatever you want to call it. Well, not all of it. We're still got to do this wall over here. We're going to do that all in shelves. This one here, we got a ton of jars. I'm going to do a quick pantry tour with you. Down there's my tubs with my Mylar bags in it, stuff like that. Kind of quick showing you what we got. Everybody's been wanting, they're all kind of questioning it. We really didn't have a spot. So we had a bunch of cupboards and, we had jars hidden all over the house. And we still have a lot. We still have we have one cabinet, a big wooden cabinet that we have stuff in it, like our applesauce and our, sauerkraut, homemade sauerkraut that we canned is out there. And then we have a huge, we all call it my witchy poo cabinet. Has all my dehydrated stuff in. Like I got my pastas and my dehydrated foods. I have dehydrated meatballs out there. We cooked up meatballs and then sliced them and dehydrate them. They're a great little snack. Or it's good for, just giving a dog a treat once in a while, Or you can throw them in water and cook them up and make yourself a meal out of them. Dehydrated peppers, onions, that kind of stuff. We powder some of it so that we do have our powdered forms. Don't have a freeze dryer yet. We're looking at maybe thinking about getting one. We do have 2 of the 4 Patriots 2500 generators that we just got, and we're really excited about using them. They're solar powered, so that's nice. If power goes out, we can still plug in our solar system to it and charge them right back up. But anyways, here we go. I won't keep you too long. I'll try not to make it super, super long, and I'll try not to get on too many tangents. But this is the last of our diced tomatoes. We just have some puree and sauce up here. We got to find room to how we're actually going to do this. Right now, we're drying out these boards, and then we got to plane them down and stain them. And then they'll be done, and they'll come back in here. And we don't have all the shelves up that we want up yet. We got our beef cubes here. Beef cubes. This in here is cans of roast beef. We buy them up when they're on sale. And then we'll make something up like beef stew or something and can it. We got our beans. If you get these kind of beans, these Randall beans, these are the northern ones. But you can get other ones too that are in Randall's. Oh my goodness, when you find that stuff on sale, save a lot. We got them on sale, save a lot, really cheap. We buy out whatever they have, and we use them up. They're so good. Lentils, beans and lentils, stuff like that. Down here, that's yellow rice. These, we got a bunch of these different organic powdered fruits to make drinks. We have Mylar bags here. Now, these here are waiting to be put away. Our good friend Dorjan, such a sweetheart, told us about cutting out the labels on things and taping it to the front of the packages. This saves so much more room than having 20 million boxes on your shelves. Let me tell you, some of those big boxes of cake mixes, you open them up, and there's one little tiny bag in that great big box. Just put them in a Mylar bag, put in your oxygen absorbers or whatever you use, and seal them up. They're great. We have a bunch of those. Down here is baked beans and pinto beans. These are baked beans with bacon in it. More pinto beans. Pork and beans. We made our own pork and beans this year and canned it. We're almost out of them. The ground pork. Oh, this up here is venison. The ground pork, we have that. And then the canned hams that you buy. We've been making ham loaves out of them. And then we cook them and freeze them. And then we vacuum seal them once they're frozen. Oh my goodness. So cheaper to do it this way. We're thinking about doing a video on how we've been doing it. Because instead of having to grind down all that meat, this was a true blessing to do it this way. And they turned out so good. Ham loaf is expensive to buy. Let me tell you. This up here is shredded turkey. We got 4 free turkeys and 1 large turkey for $2.50. So out of 5 turkeys, we paid $2.50 from Lidl's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And we happily canned all that. We've been going through it. We have up here is chicken filling for to make meat pies. All that we gotta do now is make the crust and pour it in. So they'll be done and ready. I mean, they turned out really, really delicious. You can have it over noodles and rice, too. We just have some canned vegetables here. Soups and stuff down here. Brown gravies, sunflowers, that kind of stuff. Junk food. Teas. We have a bunch of different teas. Medicines. When we first started doing this, we started out with medication. We were like, we really don't have anything if something happens, you know. So, I mean, it's not like you can bug out with a whole entire shelf load of food or anything, but at least it's there and we have it. We got chicken corn chowder here. One of the best things we ever made. We did ham corn chowder, too, and that was very delicious. This is the chicken corn chowder. Ghee, we made our own ghee this year. We absolutely love the ghee. Garlic, we did a whole peck of garlic this year, and we did, well, this is the last of the garlic here. We've been happily using that up. Peppers, they came from Sam's Club. That's the Members Mark brand. This is chicken potato soup. Up here's shredded chicken that we did. These are our broths, chicken broth, turkey broth, vegetable stock, which we need more of. We gotta do beef because we're out of beef. Usually we have a bunch, and oh no, there's ham. That's vegetable, and that one's ham up here. I don't know what all you can see. My arm's only so tall. Ham and bean soup, ham and green beans, ham and black beans. That's ham and bean soup, and there's more ham and bean soup down there. There's chicken potato, beef burrito mix. It's already cooked. Oh my God, it's so good. Sausage and bean soup. Those are just avocado seeds. Behind there's chicken pot pie and sausage gravy that we made. Homemade sausage gravy. Down here's our Joel made cranberry sauce, and we canned it. We absolutely love this. The pickled beets we got, we love this brand of pickled beets, and we like to save the jars. We reuse these jars for canning. Whatever jars we have, we save as long as they have a good seal on them. Beets, and this is all homemade dog food down here. These are jars that gotta be mixed with other stuff. I think this one's beef and yams, and this one's rice and turkey. We save all the gizzards and that kind of stuff for the dogs. And dark meat or whatever people don't want. And we make our own dog food with it and can it. Those ones there need to be redone with something else because it didn't have enough meat or, you know what I mean. So we want to redo them. But that's okay. The dogs still enjoy it. Down here we got, and I know it's all thrown together. It's all coming apart again. So we're not too worried about it. Chicken corn soup, honeys, pickles, garlic stuffed olives, dehydrated mushrooms, and back there's stevia. And behind the coffee is some number 10 cans of vegetables. Let me see here. We got what's left of our apple pie filling. We got our yams up here. I think that's bean broth in the back. Sweet potatoes. Somebody gave us a whole box of these chicken flavorings from out of ramen noodles. We've been using them to make chicken broth. When you're in a hurry, oh my God, they're so good. High in sodium, but very good. Miss Jewel made a zucchini bread with cranberries, dried cranberries in it. Very delicious. We did it in a jar this year. Very good. We got some mustard in the back. We got a couple big things of that, or vinegars. Some coffee pods. And now, like I said, a lot of it's not even in here. We have been just trying to put up what we can for now, and we're going to go from there. Over here is homemade barbecue sauce. Turned out fabulous. This is, I think we got 8 or 9 jars of lard left from when we rendered our lard from our pig. That turned out wonderful. We're so happy for the lard. Down here's all jellies. This box down here. This here is all our coffees. We're Maxwell House people. Now we do sell it in the store that we have. But we like to keep a good supply in the house. We found this Yuba coffee. I don't know, or Yuban coffee, whatever it's called. I keep calling it Yucatan. This coffee tastes somewhat like Maxwell House, so we've been mixing it half and half because this is only half the price of Maxwell House. So it's when you can mix them up, you got better brand. Another one of my Mylar bags. Sorry if I keep getting off here. Vegetable powder that I dehydrated my own vegetables. A lot of leftover zucchinis and summer squash, and I think there's one butternut squash in there. We shredded it and dehydrated it, and we powdered it. Just some dish soap, sugar, flour, cornstarch, that kind of stuff. And you can see there's brown sugar and different things over there. Down here, I don't know what all you see is some of our jars. We got probably 100 more jars. More jars. This box down here is all Mylar bags. And this is, it actually says instant potatoes. Because it's mostly instant potatoes. But we have a bunch of cake mixes and other things in here that, we wanted to fill the tub up. Drinks. This back here, I can't quite see it. That one back there, hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull it out. Oh, that's the rest of the chicken flavoring. That's totally full. This one down here, I can't remember what's in that one. Of course, I got everything buried, so I can't see what it says. Can't quite see it. Oh, that's all beans. I totally forgot. That one back there is completely full of beans, and we didn't Mylar bag those. We vacuum sealed all those dry beans. We got, this is all flours, and that's all in Mylar bags. And this is all rice. This top one here is all rice. And that little tiny one is heavy. So coming up here, I hope I don't keep getting my hand and stuff in the way. Showed you that. Our potatoes didn't do that well this year. We're going to try dry canning them this year. The Amish kind of clued us in. If you dry can them, they will last so much longer. We did 100 pounds of potatoes, and most of our cans of potatoes popped. So it was kind of embarrassing that all our potatoes, this is all we got left of them. Bunch of vegetables. Carrots, we did a bunch of carrots. We're been going through them quite, the carrots, they can so easily. Oh my God, if you find carrots on sale, buy them up and can them. These things will last forever in these things. They did super well. And you can see there's all different kinds of cans and stuff, jars back there. We use whatever jars we have. Chili. This is the chili we did back here in January. Now, of course, we have chili over here. We did January of last year. We still have a little bit of that left. Stuffed pepper soup. That's the last of the stuffed pepper soup. We got a couple things of Italian dressing up there for if we want to marinate meats or anything. This is taco meat. That's the last of our taco meat. Mixed vegetables. We used up whatever leftover vegetables we had. We canned them like this so they're mixed. And then we just throw them in with roast or whatever. Mixed vegetables, same thing. This is all marinara sauce that we did last year. And this has hamburger in it. And then these big ones up here is marinara sauce with hamburger in it. But there's also meatballs in those ones. Back here's more canned vegetables. Things like that. We got our drinks down here. This here is actual tallow. We have tallow here somewhere. I don't know where I hid it all. But this here still has to be rendered. So when you render tallow, you gotta do it like 4 times. This is after 3 times of doing it. So, and this was the last jar. Everything else rendered perfectly. Just beautiful tallow. Except for this jar. So this one here, we're gonna have to render it a couple more times. And then apple cider. These came from our apples from our trees. That's the last of the apple cider. We got 2 jars of that. And then just everything else you can see. The brownie mix came from Belize when I went on vacation. And, different drink mixes and stuff. I just wanted to do a quick video out there just showing you what all we got done so far. And we got a lot done, but there's a lot to do. The soffit still needs finish. We gotta get another door on our back door. But for right now, the one that we have on there is doable for right now. But we're really excited that we got as far as we did. We're still dehydrating. Today I'm dehydrating the pulp left over from the cranberries. So I put it in a mason jar and had it in the fridge all this time. And they're still good. If you put it in a mason jar and put it in the fridge, it stays good a lot longer than normal. Now I'm dehydrating it, and I'm going to powder that. The vegetable powder that I've been doing up, we've been adding it to meatballs, meatloaf, soups and stews, whatever. I add it to the dog food because it rehydrates. When it gets in that fluid, it rehydrates. The dogs love it. The dogs will eat just about anything I give them. Yams, whatever, as long as I'm mixing with their meat, whatever we have. Now, we have a lot of vacuum sealed meats and stuff like that. I'm not going to go through all that today because we got 3 freezers. And I don't want to have to dig all that stuff out. We still have the other pantry, which is still quite a mess. We got all kinds of stuff in there. And we got all these cabinets that's totally full of our regular canned goods and things like that. We're still trying to figure out how we're going to do it because we have all of our equipment here too. And that equipment takes up room. The dehydrators, we actually got 2 dehydrators. We ain't got one plugged in that we're using right now. We got 2 of the 4 Patriots 2500 solar power generators. They're big. They're really heavy. So I'm not going to go into all that today. Maybe once it's all finished and I got things more positioned better out here, I'll go on it. This is my countertop that I bought from my niece. I had that set up and there's nothing in the doors right now. Like I said, we're still working on it. The towel is out here because we have very limited counter space. And our kitchen is like a hallway. There's like no counter space. So when we're doing 2 canners at a time, I will take out the first batch and put it in here. And then the second batch will go out on the kitchen counters until I'm ready for it. So we always put down towels and then set our jars on the towels. You gotta be careful because if you compromise a jar in any way, let me tell you, it will break in a canner. And we had that happen twice to us so far. Anything will do it. I mean, if you have a jar that's compromised in any way and you don't know it, even if you can't see no cracks in it, as soon as if you're putting cold jars in hot water, anything like that, it will break. It will cause it to crack or fracture or the bottom will fall out of it. Something will happen. So you got to be real careful with that kind of stuff. But it's a work in progress with us. We're just still doing whatever we can. I'll try and make this as short as possible here. I just wanted to give you an overview. These are either Mylar bags. You can see. I'm not going to go into all the Mylar bags full of stuff. We got so much stuff in Mylar bags. It's not even funny. And vacuum seal bags. And when I cut them up, and I cut them as close to the scale as I can, I wash those bags and I reuse them. I reuse jars. If we got marinara sauce from the store, I will reuse that jar. If we have a jar that the seal's not good, I'll mark on the lid that it's a bad lid, and I'll use it for dry product only. And then I'll just throw an oxygen absorber in there, or some things, salt and sugar, don't put oxygen absorbers in with them. Use like one of those silicone packs that collect moisture or something. But yeah, you kind of figure out things as you go. And we had a friend that did a bunch of sugar and their sugar turned rock hard. But they didn't know any better and we didn't know any better. So I was glad that she passed on that bit of knowledge to us, because I was like, oh my God, we just got a 50-pound bag of sugar, you know. But right now my sugar's all in containers. And I got, well, the one that we use is in a glass container back here, but we had 2 big tubs that has our sugar in it. But with all the canning and stuff, we go through a lot of stuff. I forgot, I don't know if I told you about the lighters. The lighters we sell in our store. We got these lighters at 33 cents a lighter. Now, we sell them in the store for $2 a piece. Sorry about my nose. It's all red. I got a head cold congestion. The lighters here, though, and we only had like maybe 3 bad out of the bunch. So we got 3 of these big boxes of lighters. So what a great deal. You get a great deal on something like that. Snag it up. Oh my goodness. Because they do come in handy. Now we got a bunch of stuff out at the store. So if anything that we ever need anything, we can always run out. It's our own store. I only run in the summer because in the winter time it's too hard to get up and down the lane. It all gets icy and, you know, I don't want to see anybody go off into the canal or anything. We have a canal out back. So, horse and buggies, they can get in and out, but it's too hard with them with steel wheels, you know, to be going, you know, too hard on the horses. So during the summertime, we'll reopen it back up, and I'll probably do another store tour then. A lot of stuff out there needs redone, but you can only do so much with the little bit of time we got. But anyways, I love you all. I just wanted to do the quick shout out. I hope you like as much as us. And when it's completely finished, I will do a full pantry tour. I promise. And hopefully it'll be much better. We're still working on it. Got any ideas about any recipes or anything? Give us a shout out in the comments. And we'll see if we can find a good recipe for it. And we'll can it up. We are trying different things and seeing what we like and what we don't like. Okay, love yous guys. Bye.